Matt Lenihan Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store.
Hi, hello.
And our kings were here. Pound for pound star Shakur Stevenson. Shakur, not long now to go for your fight. I know we only caught a few weeks ago. First off, I want to touch Nishan Dev, professional fighter making his debut tonight. Indian heritage. He's come out of the ring and I've just interviewed him and he said, you know, the people I watched over the years, the Manny Pacquiao's, the Sugar Ray Leonards, and he mentioned Shakur Stevenson. Do you find that, I know you're still young in this game, but do you find that a bit like, wow, like I'm really sort of there now where people are going, you know what, that's the people that I look up to now, because you were at that stage at one point.
You know what I noticed, you know, a lot of fans and a lot of people like talk shit about me, but if you like interview or you ask like the boxers and the people that been in the gyms with me and the people that seen me train and seen who I am as a person, they always got really good things to say. So yeah, it's definitely a good feeling when a guy like Nishan Dev, a young up and coming prospect, speak real highly of me.
Do you feel you get a bit of unfair press? Like you just mentioned there that people don't maybe speak that highly of you, but you are well thought of in the boxing circle. Do you think there's that unfair image on you?
I ain't gonna say it's unfair because it happens with everybody. I think the people are bipolar. So like,
fickle.
Yeah, they bipolar. Some days they like you, some days they don't like you. Some days, oh, I hate Tank. I think Tank is milking the game, and then the next day, oh, he's the best thing that I ever seen. So same thing with me. Oh, this guy Shakur, he's the next best thing ever. Oh, pillow hands, he pillow fists, and now he's this, and it's like a bipolar thing with the people. So fuck the people. They don't really care about me. I don't care about them.
Look, bit of a family affair for you tonight. Cousin got off to a great start tonight. Zakim Moses. How pleased are you with his development? Obviously, you're at different stages of your career, but he looks such a talented young fighter. You know, his movements in the ring, and he's so early on. It's a real sort of time to get excited about, you know, what potentially he could become.
He's going. The future is his. The future is his. He's gonna get better and better. He worked very hard. I get to see him day in and day out, so I know he's the true fan. He spars with me all the time, so.
I was going to ask you, do you two share the ring and have a move around? Does that happen?
Yeah, we always. I mean, honestly, like being real with y'all, he kind of had. I ain't gonna say he had a late start because he's been boxing for a long time, but he took a long time off. So when he was like 16 or 15, no, he was like 14. I took him in with me, and he moved in with me, and he been sparring me like every day ever since. And then you'll see it like how much he got better from like just being in the ring with me. And it's like he was behind and he caught back up.
Is that sort of the good side for boxing to you? Because I've heard you say, not just in other interviews today, but previously, that, you know, boxing, the politics side of it, is that the good things you like about boxing? The fact that, you know, obviously, don't get me wrong, your personal achievements and accomplishments are things you can tick off, but the fact that you can sit there, come to a fight night and be happy for someone else kind of thing.
That's my favorite part. It's my favorite part. I love, like, I told you, boxing is my passion, so it's like, I love coming here watching Manny and Zay or whoever it is that I came up with or they come up with me, and I love watching them perform. I love watching them do their thing, and it just makes me happy to know that I played such a major role like on their success.
You mentioned about, I know, like politics and things like that. At what point did it get to that for you? Because at some point, obviously, you were that amateur star turning pro, big hype, world champion, multi-weight world champion. The list goes on, and it probably will go on and on until you hang the gloves up. But at what point did it become less, you know, boxing, legacy, history to this is a business? What point did that flip?
Well, Matt.
All right. What's up, babe?
Saúl.
At what point did that change for you?
Honestly, it just recently kind of just hit me to where I started to understand, like, it's a lame game. That's why I keep telling you it's lame, because it's like the people that's in it are lame. So you want the respect and you want the notoriety from certain people, but it's like, why do you want that? You asking for somebody to be pleased with your performance. You asking for somebody else to give you your flowers, but why?
Do you feel that, and you know, it's not the same because weight divisions and champions, do you feel like it's sometimes maybe easier to become a world champion than it was back in the day, and if you put in the right sort of place, the right time, that you can be moved that way. Does that disappoint you? I know you've talked about the competitiveness and things like that before, but
Yeah, I think now it's just a business. I think it's all about who you know. And I think that if you know the right guy, you'll become world champion.
But the flip side to that, when we talk about competitiveness, Turki Alalshikh has put on these mega cards,
That's why I
which
love
you're a
what
part
he's
of,
doing,
and
yes.
that sort of gets your sort of thirst for competition back a little bit. The flip side to that negativity is, you know what, at least I know over here he's going to put me in these fights and obviously financially reward you, which at the end of the day, that's for you, your kids,
thing, yes.
generational wealth, hopefully one day. Is that side pleasing, though, the fact that you've got them
Yes.
opportunities?
That makes it very exciting just because of the fact that, like I said, scared money don't make no money. So you gotta like have big balls in this game. You gotta be able to risk it. You gotta be able to go in fights, and it gotta be somebody else in front of you that people think that they really can beat you, not just fighting guys that, you know, everybody know you gonna win. So I love what he's doing to the sport of boxing. I love that he's making the biggest and best fights happen, and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of it while I'm here.
I know everyone's asked you, but I've got to ask you as well. Or someone will go, why have you not mentioned it? Seeing Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford all in the one place, and I know you put that together. You've played the game, and you put yourself in a position there to sort of create a moment. And there was a few viral moments from that in the clips outside. What's that sort of environment like for you? I get the feeling every time I speak to you, you're so locked in. Do you not feel anything when you're around everybody in the gym and you've got to do them spars?
It kind of just feel, you know, back in the day, like if you asked me this question, I probably would tell you like, oh, it was so amazing. It was, but now I'm kind of so used to like,
regular.
Yes, it feels so normal. Like honestly, that's why me and like Floyd is so like, close now, because it's like I'm a genuine person, and he don't like he like genuine people around. So
do you think he sees a lot of himself in you? And I mean this from a point of view of you're very calculated the way you fight, and up to a certain point in his career, you know, you have a good knockout ratio. He had one, but as you move up in weights, we talked about this in London, that changes, but so does the competition. Do you think he sees a lot of you in himself?
yeah, he do. I know he do, but like I said, I feel as though I appreciate them guys. I appreciate them. I really don't even look at them like how everybody else look at them. I look at them
Friends.
yeah, like it's like cool people.
What's the sort of last couple from me? What's the sort of best bit of advice he's given? You've obviously got so many people you can call on. You're in a very fortunate position like that. You've got a strong team. What's the sort of best bit of advice he's give you in this game?
A lot of the advice he be giving me is like boxing related, and he always want to show me like little tricks and little things that I could take with me, and that's why I fuck with Floyd heavy, because a lot of people be hating on him, but they don't understand he really like a real dude. And you know what's even crazier? A lot of people be seeing him like when he around, he come with like 15, 16 people. I swear he had to be at the gym with like 2 or 3 people. 2 or 3 people chilling. It was a normal vibe for him. It was regular. He was comfortable, and I think that side of Floyd, I think that's the side that I like.
We're just caught up in London, so we don't need to go into the fight too much. We'll be out there in Saudi Arabia and we'll catch up further then. Appreciate your time.
That's cool.